Double Diamond Railroad back competing with the washer. We came down here and spent 2 hours now. Cleaned everything up. Inserted all the ties at the joints. Found a quick new way to do that. I clamped in my forceps. I get a double tie and I take my little mini moto tool grinder and ground the nubs off instead of cutting them off, which is kind of dangerous every time. And man, was that slick. Turned one out in about 40 seconds. So that worked good, and I put in about a dozen of them. One of them's even it's like two doubles all joined together, a big one. I just put a cork under that one to support it. Here we go. We're going to get this 1030 SD78 out of the way. He's got to go back to the coal train on main 1. I forgot to wipe down back here. I'm going to have to stop and do that. Don't want to track any more dirt. So we'll take care of that right away. So that's the setup, and then we got surprise here. Got our SD60i 5674. Got him running. He got an address from one of the engines in the CSX yard, 2752. That's what was in it. Something happened. He was on when I was programming, apparently. You can see here, ties are under the joiners. Only knocked one joiner off on the main line. And I found out oh, there goes a tripod's not holding. I did my test slide trying to figure out these blocks. This is block 7 from right there over, and over there it's block 4, and 5 comes in, ties into it, which is okay, so it'll work with 4 or 5 of them right there on that switch. But this number 7 is, if I have number 4 on, there's power to number 7, there shouldn't be. I'm going to also have to cut a gap. There's a joiner there, gap joiner. I have to cut a gap right here and put a gap in. So this block is totally isolated from 4. Because I've been having some carry through power problems in the back there, and now I think I see what's going on. I was getting some runaway engines back there. Couldn't figure out what. This happened a couple years ago. Something got mixed up. So we're going to cut a gap in to make that work out. Okay, let me get the track wipe. Stand by. Okay, we're back. 2.5 hours later. The phone went down to 6%. Phone died. Had to cut it off. So I just went and got lunch and took a break till it charged up here. Now we're going to fire everybody up again. Okay, we got to turn power on again. Hold on. Walking into this cold. So I think we figured out what we're going to do. I think the switches are aligned. Yeah. Got rid of the washer, and now the furnace comes on, which is fine with me. It's kind of cool down here. I forgot to open the vent, had it off when we were working. So I need to get some heat. Oh, there we go, derailing again. Maybe. Oh, it's off. Unbelievable. Now, because I put the new ties underneath, it probably caused an issue, bone him up or something. Okay, we're just going to reach in by hand and get him back on rail and back farther to the left. Let's get our switch engines. Get him out of the way. Now that's tripod's froze up. Got the head too tight. There. Get him down the main line, or does it run around? I learned all the new track now. That guy's got dirty wheels. I thought I wiped that, maybe not. Okay, we get him out of the way. Now we'll resort to manual railing, re-railing. Stand by. Okay, I think that guy's got really dirty wheels. He's been back on that old siding. Had to put some more spray down and wipe and run his wheels through it, spin them through the contact cleaner. We'll get to that later, try to survive. Boy, I wrenched it too much. There we go. Barely moving. Okay, now this guy's got to go back forward. See, if one goes through and the other one doesn't, kind of tells you what's going on. He hadn't been, that 5674 hadn't been run for quite a while. Okay, now we're gonna step in and throw a switch. See, we got our buildings back, everything's in order, cleaned up a bunch of junk, vacuumed everything. We're getting back in operation here. This area's been neglected because we couldn't switch it. So this guy's going back, the SD70. He's going back to get his coal train, which isn't going to work. Let me roll this forward, slow down. Got to get the train up on the straight part. Oh yeah, it's pulling it downhill. There, we get closer. Let's cut and come over here. There we go. Zoom in. See if we can make it connect. I don't know. Nope, not aligned right. Still on a curve. Okay, we'll have to step in and get the old stick out. See if we can make them hook up. Okay, we're all hooked up now. He can pull for him, gonna need the headroom. Pull up a little bit. It's like he's slipping. That's a load. Jerky. Just had coffee. Too much today. That's 3 cups. It's pull up right here at the joint. You can see I put ties in there too. Fixed that up, hadn't been fixed for a long time. Okay, I think we'll shut him down. Go back to our other guy over here. And let's see which way he's got to go. He's going to have to run his car back in there, see if we can get through the switch without derailing. Put him back in the... Really don't have room back there right now, but that's why I'm playing with that car. Okay, recall 5674, there it is.
CSX, equipment defect detector, milepost 31.1. Track 2, no defects, no
This is good air sound.
total axle 4, 9er, 6.
Okay, let's come out of there.
Transmission.
There's the dirt still. I'm gonna stop, get my little pad again, maybe some cleaner. Want to try to get his wheels run through it. Still getting everything back together. Still getting everything going again. Let's get some CRC. See if we can wipe this down a little bit. I think it's his wheels. Let's see if we can drive up in that stuff. And do a better job.
Hey, Bill, when that end is clear, we'll go down towards the 50 switch there on 2 main. You'll be good to throw it. You'll do your set off there. Talk to Joe for what he needs to do and let me know when you're ready to go to
See a
Cleveland.
bump right there. Now that I put those ties under, I'm going to have to re-grind the joints. They're probably bowing up a little bit.
Here we go.
Smoothing back out with my little moto. He's making noise, going to derail. Already derail. That's why we don't want to take a car like that down the down the runaround. We're going to have these kind of problems. He's hitting dirt again. We only need to hold him in place, block him, and spin his wheels up in the contact cleaner. Having a lot of trouble. It's just him. The other guy's running. This guy's more broke in than the SD70. Why it seems so quiet now? Don't know if we're going the right way. No, don't want to do that. I want to go down the other track. Got more room. Keep kicking it around. My back's still a lot of pain, so I have trouble controlling where my feet go. Throw this back here, and 5 and 6 will go on. I hit a dead spot. Jump on tripod. Legs sticking right out in my way. I got a stool down here in the way too. Let's see if I can get this. Get to see some live action. See if I can get his wheels cleaned off. Got so many cuts and splits on my finger. I can't hardly control anything. My index finger. It's got 2 knife slits in it, one on my middle finger and on my thumb. Really hard to grip anything. Try this again. See if we helped him. See if he got any.
Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Have a safe rest of your trip.
So we're gonna see. Let's think about this. He didn't even make him brake squeals. Let's see. What are we doing now? So he'll go in there. Not sure we want it that way. Let's move my cleaner out. See if we can go in and hook up. Might as well. Okay, looks like he coupled. Do a test pull stretch. Yep, we got him. Okay, so that string's ready to go. And he's going to be the guy doing it. So we're setting up for the next run session. I'm going to do probably tomorrow now. It's getting late. I want to work on this track some more. So I'm going to cut the engine loose. You can. It's amazing. Broke it off, derailed it. Amazing how you can't get him to couple, and then you can't get him to uncouple. I end up having to re-rail that car. So what I want to see I bumped it. Get your wheels better shape. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. What I like to do, I'll take the deoxit, spray his wheels. Since he's been sitting there and got carbon buildup, get the deoxit out. I got a pinpoint. We're going to spray the wheels. It went that much. That's what's happening now. It'll come off. It'll get moved around. Protect it. So let's get him re-railed. This may be fun. Maybe fun trying to do it right here. Now he's all wet on the bottom, but it'll go away. It leaves a residue. Does leave a residue, which helps protect the coating. Just slide on. Now can we, you can see some live hands-on without editing. Can we come out of here and run through the same area? See if we got any troubles. And let's go back. I'm gonna stop while I wipe for another new foam cleaning pad. And it chewed up. I just take that crap foam that I made roads out of. I need a longer strip, long narrow strip, fit in between places. Okay, let's back out of here and just see what happens. See if we can get better conductivity, or I'm going to have to put him on a burnisher wheel cleaner. He doesn't have wheel squeal or anything. I think this guy's a V4. Had this put in before they come out with V5. That sounds rough there. No wonder it's derailing. That's that one with the bad frog. Had to do some more work on it. Check with the gauge again. I'm going to put my grinding stone block, slide over the switches, over the tops. That usually helps them. Gets them all leveled out. Oh, there's a spot. I think the whole thing needs sanded or something. Picked up dirt from doing that work. There's probably super glue there now, because I glued in the ties. Guess even go up, clear up to the switch. There's the brakes. Now its power went dead. See, that's not right. I drove into an unwiped area. Oh. Didn't have the switch, it was shorting. Switch was line for the main. My fault. Been doing switching around too much here. Get a stop here. I want to find what that is right there. Let's move back. I want to see what that is. Get my sanding live action. Okay, let's bring them up. I figured out in my head last night, since my NS yard backdoor switch is bad, figure out I can't use that now. It's full of tank cars and the switch is bad. You can go through it, but you can't cut off into the passing siding runaround in the yard. So I got the idea, hey, I got another runaround on down the main, full of cars right now. 7 cars there. I'm going to get those out of there. Just set them off. Set them aside for now. I know where I want to put them. And this is looking better. Afraid to say, see, as soon as I say something. Clean that little spot. So, I'm going to get those cars off the other runaround. Let me show you over here. Way back there you can see the steel car sticking out. The runaround back there off the main. Going to take that, all those cars out, get them out of there, free up that. Then this intermodal has to move. He's got to go on ahead down the track, which he can't right now because there's a wrecked grain train in the back. Way back there. That was from a runaway engine that backed up the string of tank cars. My Ohio Centrals got a wrong code. They took off on their own. I didn't know they were creeping, jammed all the tank cars into grain cars, knocked them over like dominoes. I don't even think we can see it from here. Getting a bunch of pop-ups. Let's come up here and see if I can do this. Sorry, one-handed guy here. So back there, that string of cars got jammed back. And from there on, the grain train that was back there wrecked. They're all laying there in a pile, broke the whole train. That's the burned up switch. So I got to get those up, re-rail them, pull the grain train forward to where the coal train was sitting, close up the gaps, and leave room for this intermodal to go through the diamond and pull all the way down to where past the orange potash car. Get him up there. And a coal train's probably going to go around the loop here. Coal train's going to go back. Those engines will come out. That's a grain train. They'll come out. So I got to get them off on it, run them off on the main to the right. Run the coal train up in there on the storage loop, the interchange track. Then I'll have room to pull the grain all the way up and get that intermodal there, advance them around the layout. Then I'll free up this third runaround over here. That'll be good. Then I can really do some operating. Okay, so now do we dare risk anything else with this guy? I'm sorry, not convinced he's clean. See, I'm gonna go straight first. See if we can run down in there. Down the main too. just to keep running through the switches. I'll get out the old brass wheel cleaner next. He's obviously got deposits on his wheels, probably all carboned up from sitting around. Well, I'm starting to see these places on the track over here, the old track. It's like rust on top of the rails. That can't be helpful. You only have to run my fingernail over that back track, see if there's still some super glue on it or something. I don't want to go too far, I'll short out again, since I threw the switch. Let's go. I want to clean that before I try to go back in there. Maybe pick up more dirt. Don't want to do that. Okay, hold on. There, the brakes are working. So let's see about going through main 2 straight through the switch now. I'm going to clean it before I pick up more dirt. Okay, tried to drop tripod down. I went too high on it and now it's jammed. Have to wiggle it down through the hole after I get the phone off. Can't have any weight on there. Okay, so we did find a few things. Our fingernail back there on that runaround track. Now let's see. I didn't throw the switch to go the right way. There. So now he can go straight ahead. Straight ahead to main 2. See if we can do that. Main 2 is on, we're entering block 7, right there. So that's good. Still need to cut that, make a gap, so it's truly block 7. Right now, 4 and 7 are mixing. Okay, that's good. So now, let's see. Should be good. Taking back down the siding, runaround. Boy, I gotta get this stuff out of the way, it's dangerous. If you go that way. That's what he will be doing a runaround all the time. Pick you up again. Here we go. Take him up 10 miles an hour. Channel 5 and 6 don't need them. 10 miles an hour through there. Let's come over. Sorry all the jiggling, I'm just moving the tripod to get closer. I'll see which way is that switch. Yeah, lined the right way. Should be able to go all the way back to the switch. And we'll stop there. That'll do. You put more momentum on this guy. He just doesn't seem to be taking it. That's better. See a little bit under the bridge there, a little bit of dirt. I didn't get wiped under there. It's got to do more thorough cleaning. I think we're good. Seemed pretty good. Just you don't want that big car going through there, through that switch. It's not supposed to. You pull the train down the main to cut off up to the upper end, do the runaround of the engine, and that will work. That's what we'll do in the next, go ahead and stop here. That's what we'll do in the next video. After I get rid of those cars over there on the other runaround and do some track cleaning from all the work. There's my light. Oh, I see it. Barely see it. Okay, that's enough for now. Bore you to death. But it's shaping up. It's going to work. I'll do some more cleaning, fine-tuning cleaning, and check for any glued residue on the tops. And I think it'll be better. Should be ready to run after I relocate engines and a cold train. I'll set that all up before tomorrow's run. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Take care, God bless, have a good day. See you tomorrow, hopefully. I'm really juiced about doing this stuff now again with this new operational thing I've added in. It's gonna make it so cool. NS gets to play on the railroad now. They've been shut out of action. So that'll satisfy my guy who wanted NS all the time. That'll be good. Take care, God bless. Double Down Railroad, out.